Hi everyone, Gray Power 60 here. So, part 2 of my Halloween journal, or ephemera holder journal. I don't know what to call it. I've left these in here. So, my last video, I made this with some tuck spots on the front and back. This is very flimsy. I have not reinforced it. I may reinforce the front. I doubt it. I think this is a great little journal to play around with and do whatever. So for now, because I have said I am not much into Halloween, however, I do need to make some tags and cards and, you know, just different ephemera to be able to put into the journal. And I was looking at some of these as belly bands, and I thought this would be great to cut here, would be a great belly band for the front page right here. Kind of make it a half page, maybe a little less than half page. I had also thought of this, but it's flimsy. I would have to reinforce it if I wanted to kind of go with the spooky house theme on there. And there's the other two spooky houses. But I would need to reinforce that, whereas this one is already on paper. So that is something I was thinking about while I was going through my stash. And then I thought, today I'm gonna just do some tags because I don't have any Halloween tags, and I want to make, yeah, I should be writing this all down, shouldn't I? Somewhere. I'll grab a piece of pad. Okay, so for my Halloween, I'm going to call it a journal or ephemera holder. Okay, that way I know which one it is. Okay, so I need tags, which I have. I've made enough, so I think we're okay. 2, I need to make some belly bands. I know this is really dumb, but when I'm working on something and leave and I have to go do out of the house, go do things, and when I come back, sometimes I forget what it is I'm working on or what was the next thing I wanted to. So I want to do some belly bands. I also want to do some clusters. And with those clusters, I want to use material, say buttons, I don't know, brads, etc. Just to give me kind of, you know, an idea, but I want to make some clusters. The fourth thing I want to do is to do some page edges, and that'll help reinforce some of the pages, create some page edges. I'm not going to do any hidden paper clips, although that could happen, but this will just give me an idea. And then, you know, sometimes I'll go away, come back, and I'll go, oh, I didn't put that on the list. So at least, you know, I'll have some of those. Tags, belly band, clusters, for decorating the thing. Now, to include, I'm going to need some embellishments. And those embellishments can be a gift that's inside of it or decor. So it could be decor or gift. And the reason I say gift is so that I know it goes in one of the pockets. 6 pockets, tuck spots, and what else? So for now, I think that's good. That gives me at least something. And I am going to, I've got a little clip here. I'm going to clip it right onto, sorry I shook you, right onto you guys, so that you can see. So for today, I'm just going to, I was going to do another one, but I ended up finishing it because I liked it. So these are the ones that I made and embellished a little bit. I've added some different kinds of ribbon lacy things that I have, so we can still write on the back of that. These were ones I had made before. I just added some ribbon at the top and, you know, had a look. I liked just the way that one was. And this one here, I pretty much left it alone. I haven't added anything else to it. I may, before the end of the whole thing, I may just do something else to it. This one I think is pretty much done. Again, you know, it's embossed. You could write on the back, or you could add a piece of paper to the back. Yeah, and this one here, I put this on there, and I wish I had had gold. I took some gold. I've got this gold paint. It's metallic paint. I just put my finger on, and then I just went around the outsides, and then I took my vintage photo and just kind of took away some of the white on here, and I just rubbed it all over and added a little gold to the edges. You might be able to see the little bit of sparkle here with the edges. So I played around with that one. Then I made this one here. Again, I just added some lace. I put this sticker on here, and I'm using black, it's not 65 pound, I don't think. I think it's 80 pound. I put it on there, and it was kind of boring, and I didn't know what else to do with it. So I decided to use I have a marker, a white marker, and my gel pen, and I made a little hat here. This is actually a cut out a bat, and I just painted it with the white because everything is kind of white and black. This one here is this stencil, and what I did is I just took the acrylic marker, went on to this little guy here, the pumpkin, and then I just stamped him on here. Now I could have, you know, I could go over him again because these are so bright. What the heck, let's do that. I wasn't going to, I was just going to leave it, but since the other ones are a little bit bright, I thought, what the heck, I might as well just kind of go with the flow. I was just going to leave it. And pretty much that's it. Now I could also whiten him a little bit so that they're all kind of white, but whatever, it's good enough. So these are tags that will go into, and I've made so many of them. 2, oh my God, 4, 6, I made 8. The next one I made, I'm just standing up, I want to make sure you can see. This one, I found this frame, well, it actually wasn't quite, it was something, It was just a scrap of paper. And I saw this pumpkin behind it, and it kind of looked like a frame. So it could be like a barn, I suppose. I added some of this mesh stuff. I don't know where I got it. I think I got it at one of the dollar stores, and it was in a roll, like tulle is in a roll. That's, I think, what that was. Then I took these spiders. They were on a full page, and I just cut them out, fussy cutted them out. I stuck one underneath here because he was a half of one at the edge of the page. So just stuck a half of one there. I put one there and there. And then I just added some, what have I got here? This is tin type. It's a alcohol ink. It's called Sprinklers, but I'm pretty sure it's alcohol ink. Acid free, made in the USA. I was sure that's what it said, but I could be wrong. Anyway, it doesn't matter. And then with this 3-in-1, as I'm gluing behind here, it made a few glue strings. I guess that I could probably just take my glue gun and do the same thing, but it looks like spiders. I don't know if you can see, but it looks like a bit of spider webbing on there. So that's what I did with that one. And the last one is kind of scary. So close your eyes if you don't like scary. It's not scary, it's ugly actually. But anyway, I had the idea and didn't quite turn out the way I wanted, but good enough. All right, so this is a spider web with bats on it. There was a little extra piece that I had in my stash. This is a little girl in a, I was going to say wedding dress, no, maybe in a communion dress. I took and fussy cut out some pumpkins, put them on her face. She's holding one there. One is hanging from her hand there. I used my vintage photo to really take away the white. And then it was kind of sitting there, not doing anything. And I thought, well, I'm going to put a moon up here. And once I put the moon up there, then again, I took this tinny stuff and I just sprinkled it to kind of make it look like it's the sky. Who knows, whatever. And then I added a little bit extra at the bottom here to make it look like she's actually standing. I suppose I could have made a shadow back here, like make it look like, you know, she's a shadow back there, but I didn't. I thought that was good enough. That's it. So that is what I've done today. These are tags. That'll go in somewhere in here. I don't know where. I don't know when. But maybe I'll put them in here so I don't lose them. But I do have these two pockets in the back. Maybe I'll put 3 in each, just to have them there. I got 2 here. We'll put one more. Maybe we'll put it in between. I don't know if we want scary face showing. And I've got 2 more that I think I will just randomly put in somewhere in here. And yeah, so that is it for today's video. That's all I wanted to do today. I just wanted to get some tags done. So now I've got belly bands and page edges. I've got clusters to do, embellishments. These are all things that I don't have on my stash, and I haven't made ahead of time, simply because, first of all, I'll repeat myself, I don't really like Halloween, but because I have all of this stash, I've got all of these books to help me out with papers and so on, and all kinds of ideas. I see no point in not at least maybe doing a mass make of each of the things that I want to do. So I'm really looking forward to doing some clusters. I've got a few ideas for those clusters, and I've got some coffee dyed cheesecloth and papers and so on. Anyway, so that's it for me for today. Thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it, and I hope you'll stick around for part 3. This is part 2. I am so tired. Bedtime. Talk to you later. Please, if you haven't subscribed, please, think about subscribing. You may come up with some funny stuff. You may shake your head and say, oh my gosh, I can't believe she's doing that. But we do have a lot of fun, and I have a lot of absolutely wonderful people. And if you'd like to join memberships, there are some little perks, that videos that you get to see that no one else does, and heads up on what's coming up, what's going on, and of course there's always a little something at the end of the month to say thank you for supporting my channel. Okay, I think I've done my spiel. I didn't do it at all in July, I don't think, and I should be doing it more often. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.